What up with it, y'all? It's your boy JoWil, and I'm going to, as quickly as I can, explain the difference between religion and spirituality, since I see so many of my people falling victim to the spiritual trap of religion. Now, what does religion do? Religion causes the believer to disconnect themselves from the source of creation and to worship an exterior and artificially created version of the creator that exists outside of themselves. The part of the brain that religion stimulates the most is the left part of the brain. And the left hemisphere of the brain deals with what? Masculine energy. The left part of the brain deals with a linear module of thinking. It deals with logic and reason, right? And the right hemisphere of the brain deals with holistic thinking. It deals with feminine energy. It deals with imagery. It deals with sound. It deals with things like that. So imagine a holistic aspect of yourself being completely paralyzed and your body being overpowered by a left or a linear module of thinking. You might just end up thinking or believing that you live on a flat earth because you walk on a flat plane and you lack the ability to basically heighten your awareness to understand that you're actually on a spherical object. So that's just like taking one piece of a puzzle, looking at that one piece of that puzzle and thinking that you see the entirety of the picture because you are limiting your perspective to a linear module. And you lack the ability to jump into the right hemisphere of the brain, which deals with a holistic perspective, and see that that one piece of the puzzle is actually just a piece of a bigger and larger scope of the picture. So religion is basically responsible for the reverse engineering of spiritual energy. So now, instead of having an understanding that you are the soul that comes from the solar system and the universe and manifests itself into the physical form to experience a temporary physical existence within a body, you believe that you are the body having a spiritual experience, and you have to subscribe to a religion that is intended to stagnate your spiritual energy. So basically what I want people to see by the end of this video is to have the understanding that your mind is like the remote that controls the body. Your mind tells the body what to do. So what goes in a remote? Batteries. This is what powers the remote. So it needs an electrical charge. And what do they do with your spiritual energy, which is just an electrical charge? They basically take one battery out of this remote and they flip it the other way around. So think of these two batteries like masculine and feminine energy. They basically take one of the batteries and flip it upside down. So now what happens to this remote? This remote no longer has the ability to control the body. So if you're not controlling you, who is? Could it be that you're being controlled by the misinformation that you downloaded onto your mental program? Could it be that you're being controlled by the manifestation of a completely different organism and it was created for the very purpose of enslaving your goddamn ass? So in the religion, the slave master is basically the author of the words that you have now allowed to direct your spiritual energy and your understanding on life. And that is the understanding that I wish and hope for people to get after the end of this video.